Is the 2010s fashion ready to make a comeback? Well, I think it's about time. After being stuck in the Y2K nostalgia since the pandemic, since 2020 2021, with many trends like baggy jeans, cybercore, Mac Bling, Barbiecore, Coconut Girl, other trend jorts, Timberland, etc. and etc. Like we were stuck in this Y2K nostalgia for like 4 or 5 years. They got us into a chuckle. Like I could see a lot of Y2K feeds on my feed and on your For You pages, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever, everywhere, even in movies and pop culture. Like Y2K was the main dominant trend for those 4 or 5 years. We are seeing the resurgence of indies list and another iconic style that comes from the hip hop scene that is so iconic, so lit, and so dope, especially. Like, we're going to talk about a style that comes from the hip hop scene and came around the 2008, 2009, and lasted until 2013, 2014ish, I think, maybe also 2015 for me in my head, because I was into this era actually while it was going on, and they were going to talk about the swag era. So, yes, my fellas, the swag era is making a comeback according to the internet and also social media, because we are seeing more people recreating those outfits and reminiscing of those good times of the swag era. The snapback has the attitude, and especially the music. The music was eating every single time, like for real. Like DJ Mustard got us in the chokehold, and the jerk, the stanky leg, the nene, and many other dances were on the zeitgeist at this time. And now I'm talking about swag actually. Do you all know what is swag? Like, especially for the Gen Zers and maybe like the young Gen Zers, maybe they don't know even what is swag. Well, swag is a word that was used at the time and went out of fashion around I think 2015, 2016, when words like lit and drip took the place of swag. Well, let's dive into the history of the swag era. So, swag is the short version of swagger. It's a highly confident, stylish, and pompous way of carrying oneself. Can be also associated with a bold and strut walk. Well, now that we know what is swag, let's waste no time and dive into how swag fashion came to be. So, the swag era, according to different sources, started around 2008-2009. It emerged as a distinct style movement in the hip hop scene. Started in California, with the starting point being jerking or the jerk dance, that became popular in 2009, thanks to the hit single "You're a Jerk." You're a jerk, you're a jerk, hey. You're a jerk, you're a jerk. We don't want copyright issues here, but that was the single. That was everywhere in the summer of 2009. And I remember specifically that year, like damn, that summer was late, my fellas. These hit singles from the New Boys, an American hip hop duo consisting of Ben J and Legacy, which peaked in the top 30 of the Billboard Hot 100, was followed from another hit, Teach Me How to Jerk by Audio Push, another American hip hop duo formed by Octane and Price. So, those songs were integral to popularize the dance and the sound of that era, but also it was such a remarkable and distinct style that became trendy overnight. The swag style is already pretty visible in those music videos in the hip hop scene, marked by bright colors and vibrant colors, loud snapback hats, skinny jeans, and flashy kicks. The swag culture was so relevant with artists like Tyga, Wiz Khalifa, A$AP Rocky, and Nicki Minaj, and many more embracing this style. And viral dances like the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, hey, do the stanky leg, doggy, teach me how to doggy, teach me how to doggy, teach me how to doggy. And Nene, wait, I don't remember that song. Wait a damn minute, I don't remember. But well, and more dances came from the swag culture, with Vine and YouTube helping to get their momentum. Like, y'all remember Vine? Probably Gen Z doesn't even know what is Vine. Like, before TikTok and before Musically, there was Vine. Like, Vine was that hit social media where there was all the comedy and the viral dances. Like, Vine, I miss Vine actually. I miss it so damn much. So now let's dig into this style. So, how can we describe the swag era fashion? Well, let's see. If you take some streetwear, hip hop style, some skate and alternative fashion, and mix a hint of preppy style, blend them together in a mixer, in a blender, or whatever, and as a result, you will have the and as a result, you will have the swag fashion. Some elements that made swag fashion so iconic are skinny jeans that were usually of bright colors and could be even worn backwards apparently. Backwards? What the hell? I need some proof of that. Well, you were all right. Yes, that's true. And also studded belts, glasses with no lenses, and shutter glasses. Shutter glasses are glasses that have lines on top of the lens, or because okay, some of those glasses were without lenses with only like plastic lines, and others were like with lenses with plastic lines, like a shutter. Then there are graphic tees, snapback hats of brands like Obey and New Era, bow ties, striped polo shirts, beanies, flannels, Eskimo hats, varsity jackets, preppy cardigans, and leather jackets. So, this style blended high couture with streetwear and saw the rise of brands like Bape, Supreme, Supra, and more. Other elements of the swag fashion were flashy watches, chains, grills, hoodies, high-top sneakers like Jordan Flight, Adidas for Jeremy Scott collab, Jordan 1, other sneakers like Vans, Supra, and many more. Also, the headphones, the Beats by Dr. Dre especially, they were so damn famous. Like, I wanted a pair myself, but I couldn't have them because they are expensive. Damn. Tumblr, I hope I say it well. Well, it was a major social media that will help to spread the swag culture to the masses, with hidden faces by the snapback hats, dog faces, and confident and cool poses. At this time, also basketball clothing and jerseys were pretty worn in swag fashion. Like, let us not underestimate the influence of the Chicago Bulls, Lakers, Hornets that got us in a chokehold, like, for real. Like, every person I knew at the time wanted a Chicago Bull, a Lakers, and Hornets kind of merch, jersey, cap. Like, basket was everywhere in fashion, especially in swag fashion. Even the way clothing was worn was a distinct feature of swag fashion, like sagging pants, wearing a snapback hat frontwards, backwards, or by the side, matching multiple colors and or prints, wearing a chain on your trousers, putting a blazer or a waistcoat with a t-shirt, wearing glasses without lenses, and more was a way to show confidence and coolness. Celebrities were also into this style, like Zendaya. Yes, that Zendaya, the actress, was the absolute queen of swag fashion. Like, we have the proof right here. Zendaya wasn't playing with her style even back in the day. 2013, 2012, like Zendaya was in our bag, okay, in the swag era. Pharrell Williams, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Kanye West, Jason Derulo, Selena Gomez, and many more. In this period, we see the start of the connection between social media and fashion, with people flaunting their outfits that are swag inspired on the internet, on social medias like Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, with hashtags like swag and dope being very popular. Swag fashion was also very genderless, with both youths and girls rocking the same clothing items. Swag fashion was especially celebrated in Black and Latino communities, becoming a movement where they could reclaim their pride and roots. I think swag fashion is still important also today because I think without the existence of swag fashion, probably influencers would not exist today because the start of social media coincided with the start of the swag era, and thanks to swag fashion, like many people were flaunting their swag inspired outfits on the internet, and many people became famous because of it. So I think without swag fashion, influencers will not exist today. So I think swag culture is pretty important in the fashion landscape for this matter. Also, I think that the swag era fashion has a lot of similarities with the New Jack Swing era. Yes, it's not far-fetched in my opinion. Like in my opinion, I think swag era and New Jack Swing have a lot in common. So let's analyze. at the time, around the early 2010s, there was also a 90s nostalgia. So I think that New Jack Swing would fit right in. And also, if you see how they were pairing the colors and the prints, were not pretty that different from how New Jack Swing was at the time in the early 90s and late 80s, also with the use of bright and vibrant colors, also use of snapback hats because they were also mixing high couture with streetwear, and Swag is doing the exact same, mixing streetwear with high couture. And also there is like a business part also in the Swag era with the blazers, and New Jack Swing there is also that business casual wear with the blazer paired with a more chill outfit. So I think New Jack Swing and the Swag era have a lot in common in my opinion. And also because of the viral dances, because also New Jack Swing had a lot of viral dances back in the day. And also the Swag era has a lot of viral dances, as I told you before, like the doggy, stanky leg, auto jerk, nene, and a lot of different dances. Like for example, I could think about the Fresh Prince style could really fit well in the Swag era. Like to me, it could come from the 90s, but also it would fit pretty well in the late 2000s and early 2010s. Like as I think that probably the Fresh Prince was the main inspo also for the Swag era because the outfits from the Fresh Prince are pretty similar to what the Swag era was about around that time with the style. And also there is this love for sport and basketball that is also present in New Jack Swing. So for me, they are pretty similar but also pretty different, but they have like a connection between them. I don't know how to explain it, but yes, to me, they have something in common. Back in the day, like I'm starting to sound like an old man, but yes, back in the day, I was really into the Swag era. Actually, if I have to be honest, my brother was totally into the Swag era. I was battling between the Swag era and my alternative phase because I was experimenting that period, especially during while I was like 11 and until the 15, 16 years old. I was experimenting a lot with my style. I was always jumping between the Swag era and alternative punk style. So I was going like up and down, round and round between those two styles. And I was into the Swag era a lot because I don't know, probably because I love the combination of colors and patterns. It was so cool and fresh to me. And actually, I've already talked about what I did to my Nike shoes at the time. Like you can see it on my video about the nostalgia in fashion. I will put it here or down below. But yes, I am so proud about that DIY. Like DIYs, they were big at that time. And honestly, I miss DIYs. Probably, I think I need to go back and do some DIYs myself because I really love the process and doing an item from scratch. And yes, that was really cool. I was really into the Swag era, the music especially, like Kid Ink. Oh my god, that album Full Speed it came out around the end of the Swag era, but to me it still sounds like the Swag era. And the Kid Ink Full Speed, oh my god, that album is a banger. Like if you put that album in the club, every single track I will dance to it until I die on the dance floor. Honestly, that album, oh my god, needs to be framed in the Hall of Fame for being one of the best 2010s album in my opinion. Like Kid Ink, damn, collabs were fire. His solo tracks were fire too. Like Kid Ink was that king, honestly, it was that king. And the first sign of the return of the Swag era, I think, was when I saw this TikToker on my For You page called Clela Flair. I can't remember the name, but I'll put it on the screen. But yes, this guy is recreating Swag outfits to the T. Like every single item is so damn on point. Like it's like it came from the past and now it is in the present. Like it came from the 2012, 2013, 2011 era and now it's here showing his outfits on TikTok because honestly those outfits are pretty damn accurate. Like the blazers, the shirts, the flashy kicks, the skinny trousers, and like everything. Like even the glasses. The glasses also are on point. Like that guy doesn't fail an outfit. I think he's getting more and more famous with more outfits that are posted. And I see also other creators on the app talking about the swag era, how much they reminisce that era, how much they miss that era. I was so fun, colorful, unapologetic, unapologetically cool as hell. And I must agree, like the swag era was pretty fun in my opinion. And I'm not mad at it's making a comeback. Actually, I hope it will make a real comeback. Was so fun and colorful and fire, dope, so swag like. I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video where I talked about the swag fashion. Yes, I never talk about 2010s fashion on this channel, but honestly, it's not that bad if you dig really into it. I will leave you with the pictures I did, like that they were inspired from the swag era. Like guys, those pictures are insane. I will leave them after the end of the video, just to show you how was the swag era in my head. I was the swag era and how you can recreate it. Oh yes, this outfit is swag inspired. If you can see the glasses with no lenses, the chain, the Mickey Mouse t-shirt, the Echo Unlimited hoodie, and also this cap. I think it's from like 2013 probably. And yes, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I put my next video, my fellas. And I will see ya pretty soon on the next one.